The soul instinctively understands how to heal itself. The real struggle is learning how to quiet the mind. Caroline, Miss Welcome. Chosen ones. If you've arrived here, understand this clearly. It was not by chance. Something deeper than logic guided you to this moment. Your spirit led you here, and I invite you to stay with me until the very end. Some will click away, and that's expected. This message isn't for everyone. It's for those who feel the inner pull, the ones who sense that a powerful shift is approaching. If that's you, trust this moment. You're standing at a turning point, and what we're about to uncover may reshape how you see your life forever. Chosen ones, hear this clearly. You were never ordinary. You've always known it, even if you couldn't put it into words. There has always been something distinct about you, something others couldn't quite understand, but you felt deep within. Maybe it surfaced in quiet moments of reflection, or maybe it revealed itself during seasons of chaos and pain. Either way, you've always sensed that you don't belong to this world in the same way most people do. This message is for those who have felt like strangers in their own lives, for those who felt disconnected from the endless routines, expectations, and noise of everyday existence. For those who have experienced brief but powerful glimpses of something higher, moments when reality seemed to thin, revealing a greater truth just beyond reach. This is for the ones who have endured hardship after hardship, questioning why life felt so heavy, while quietly believing there had to be a deeper reason behind it all. If this resonates, stay with me. You are not alone. So who exactly are the chosen ones? Let's bring clarity to that. Chosen ones aren't selected because they are superior, but because their souls carry a specific assignment. You were set apart for a reason. Your purpose is not to blend in. It's to bring change, to transform, to carry light into places that feel forgotten or dark. Because of this, chosen ones are often misunderstood. You may have faced rejection, judgment, or isolation simply because you didn't fit into the patterns society tries to impose. But the truth is this: you were never meant to fit in. Your presence alone shifts energy. Even when it feels unnoticed, your light matters. If this path feels lonely, there's a reason. This calling isn't a group journey, it's deeply personal. And right now, that journey is guiding you toward a critical threshold. Have you noticed it? The subtle pressure, the quiet intensity, that sense that something meaningful is about to unfold. This isn't fear, it's anticipation. It's your soul preparing you. Chosen ones often experience this inner stirring just before a major spiritual shift. It's the universe signaling that you're about to move beyond old limitations and step into a higher level of awareness. And if this message is speaking to your spirit, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. This space is being built for those who are waking up, those who feel the call, and those ready to walk their purpose with clarity and courage. Subscribing isn't just support, it's alignment. You're saying yes to staying connected to what God, the universe, and your spirit are revealing in this season. We're just getting started, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Leaving this world for the chosen isn't about physical death. It's symbolic. It represents rising beyond the illusions of the material world. It's about releasing outdated identities, beliefs, and patterns that no longer align with who you're becoming. It's a rebirth, a transition into your divine assignment, and that transition may be closer than you realize. If you've made it this far, there's a reason. What I'm about to share isn't common knowledge. It's sacred understanding. This isn't casual content. It's activation. A reminder meant to awaken something within you. We'll explore 7 clear signs that indicate you're on the brink of leaving the old world behind. Whether that means stepping into higher consciousness, expanding into a new spiritual dimension, or shedding layers of your former self to reveal your true essence. As we move through these signs, you may feel recognition, emotion, release. That's not coincidence. That's truth aligning with your spirit. But let me pause for a moment. If you're here out of curiosity alone, ask yourself honestly if you're ready. This path isn't easy, and these truths aren't comfortable. They challenge you. They require courage. But if your heart feels stirred, if something inside you is saying, "This is for me," then welcome. What you're about to receive can change you in ways you can't yet fully imagine. This journey isn't just about identifying signs, it's about embracing what they represent. Each one carries a lesson meant to prepare your soul for its next expansion. So take a breath. Feel what's happening inside you. The pull, the stillness. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Now let's begin. What does it truly mean for a chosen one to leave this world? It's not about disappearing, it's about transformation, a spiritual evolution that lifts you beyond the limitations of this earthly dimension. This shift is both intimate and cosmic, a reflection of your soul's readiness to ascend into higher awareness. Most people associate leaving the world with death, but for chosen ones, it means releasing the illusions of the material plane. It's about letting go of fear, doubt, and attachment, and aligning fully with your divine nature. This is not an ending, it's a beginning. Think of a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. The caterpillar doesn't cease to exist. It transforms. In the same way, you are being prepared to step beyond the old version of yourself and enter a state of deeper clarity, purpose, and connection. From the moment you entered this world, your soul has been on a journey. Every challenge, every loss, every moment of joy has been shaping you for this transition. Chosen ones are no strangers to struggle. In fact, you've likely carried more than most. That's because your soul chose accelerated growth. Nothing you endured was meaningless. Every battle refined you. Every tear strengthened you. This transition doesn't happen overnight. It unfolds gradually as you release what no longer serves you and make room for what's next. You may often feel torn between two realities, the physical world with its chaos and demands, and the spiritual realm calling you toward peace and purpose. This tension can feel exhausting, but it's not a mistake. It's preparation. The pull you feel towards something greater is guiding you from one state of being into another. And this is only the beginning. This transition is not about abandoning physical life, but about rising beyond its limitations. It's about tuning yourself to a higher divine frequency, the place where your true essence lives. Moving between realms is not something that simply happens to you. It unfolds through you. It's a sacred collaboration between your soul and the universe itself. And if you're noticing the signs of this shift, understand this clearly. Preparation has begun. This preparation isn't rooted in fear. It's rooted in surrender. It's about trusting that you are being guided precisely where you need to be. You were chosen for this path because you are ready, even on the days it doesn't feel that way. Now let's explore the 7 signs that reveal this sacred transition is approaching. These aren't vague suggestions. They are confirmations that your soul is prepared to rise. Have you felt yourself slowly disconnecting from the world around you? Not in a numb or careless way, but in a deep, internal way that feels intentional. This isn't boredom or indifference. It's a soul-level shift. Detachment is one of the clearest indicators that you, as a chosen one, are releasing the old world and stepping towards something greater. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring or withdraw from life. It means your soul is quietly saying, "This no longer defines me." The things that once demanded your attention, status, possessions, approval, old roles, now feel distant or hollow. You may still engage with them, but they no longer hold power over you. They don't shape your identity anymore. You may also notice a shift in priorities. Conversations that once felt stimulating now feel surface level. Endless scrolling, chasing recognition, or striving for material success may suddenly seem empty. You might even feel out of place in environments where you once felt comfortable. This isn't regression, it's evolution. When the soul prepares to rise, it naturally releases what no longer aligns with its higher purpose. Relationships may also begin to change. People you were once close to might feel unfamiliar, while others drift away without conflict. This can be painful, but it's part of the process. Detachment clears space. It gently removes connections that no longer support your spiritual growth. One clear sign of detachment is the observer mindset. You're still living your life, but it feels as if you're watching it from a higher vantage point. You may catch yourself thinking, "Why does this matter so much to everyone else?" Or, "This doesn't feel as real as it once did." This doesn't mean you're disconnected. It means you're expanding. You're beginning to see life beyond illusion. The dramas that once consumed you no longer hold the same grip because you can see through them. Detachment also shows up as a willingness to let go. A job, a belief, a role you've outgrown. You may feel an internal nudge to release things you once clung to. It can feel uncomfortable, especially if holding on once felt safe. But think of it like preparing for a move. You don't take clutter into a new home. Your soul is clearing space for what's next. If this sense of detachment feels strange or unsettling, let it reassure you instead. It's a sign you're preparing for the next stage of your journey. You're not losing connection, you're deepening it. You're not disappearing, you're becoming. Even if the mind feels uncertain, the soul knows exactly what it's doing. This is your first confirmation that a major shift is already underway. Have you noticed your awareness expanding lately? Maybe you're picking up on patterns others overlook. Maybe you feel deeply connected to something greater than yourself. This isn't coincidence. An increase in spiritual awareness is one of the strongest signs that your soul is preparing to move beyond this world's limitations and into a higher state of being. As a chosen one, your perception is sharpening. You're no longer seeing only with your eyes, you're sensing with your spirit. This may show up through vivid dreams, repeated symbols, synchronicities, or sudden insights that arrive without explanation. You might notice certain numbers appearing again and again: 1111, 444, 222. These aren't random, they're gentle signals, confirmations from the universe that you're aligned and being guided. You may also feel energy more strongly. You might sense the emotional atmosphere of a room the moment you walk in, or feel affected by other people's moods without a word being spoken. This goes beyond empathy. It's spiritual sensitivity activating. Your inner awareness is tuning into higher frequencies. Another sign is a deepening connection to the divine. You may feel it while walking in nature, staring at the night sky, or sitting quietly with yourself. It's a sense of oneness, as if the separation between you and the universe is thinning. You may feel drawn toward prayer, meditation, or journaling, not as discipline, but as nourishment. These practices feel natural now, necessary. They ground you in truth. Your dreams may also intensify. You might dream of flying, crossing bridges, opening doors, or meeting guiding figures. These aren't ordinary dreams. They're communications from your higher self, helping prepare you for what's unfolding. Alongside this, your intuition strengthens. You may know things before they happen. You may feel led to take certain steps without logical explanation. This is your inner compass activating. At first, this heightened awareness can feel overwhelming. The world may seem louder, faster, or more chaotic as your perception expands. But this sensitivity is a gift. Your awareness is increasing because your soul is preparing to rise. You are awakening to who you truly are. This is confirmation that you are ready to move forward. Have you been experiencing unusual physical sensations? Tingling in your hands or feet? Sudden waves of fatigue followed by bursts of energy? A sense of lightness one moment, heaviness the next? These experiences are not random. They're signs your body is adjusting to energetic changes as your soul prepares for higher alignment. For chosen ones, the body often responds visibly to spiritual shifts. Your energy system is recalibrating, learning to hold more frequency. These sensations are signals that transformation is already happening, not just spiritually, but physically as well. Trust the timing of your soul. Nothing is late, nothing is rushed, everything is aligning. Sign 6, the collapse of old structures. One of the most misunderstood yet undeniable signs of transition is the sudden collapse of structures that once held your life together. Careers stall, relationships end abruptly, plans fall apart without warning. At first, this can feel like loss or failure, but it is neither. It is liberation. When your soul prepares to move into a higher realm or higher assignment, the old containers can no longer hold you. The universe begins removing what is misaligned, even if your mind resists. Doors close not to punish you, but because walking through them again would delay your ascension. You may notice that what once worked effortlessly now requires struggle. What once felt stable now feels heavy. This is not because you are doing something wrong. It is because you have outgrown the environment. The soul cannot expand in spaces designed for a smaller version of you. This dismantling can be uncomfortable. It requires trust. But understand this, the universe never removes without preparing to replace. What is collapsing is not your life. It is the illusion of safety that kept you from stepping fully into your calling. Chosen ones experience this phase intensely because their mission cannot be fulfilled while bound to outdated structures. Let them fall. You are not losing support. You are being redirected. The final sign is subtle, quiet, and absolute. A deep, unexplainable knowing that something irreversible has already begun. You may not have words for it. You may not be able to explain it to anyone. But inside you know. You know you cannot go back. You know you are not who you were. You know the old life no longer fits, even if the new one has not fully revealed itself yet. This knowing does not come with constant excitement. Sometimes it comes with stillness, sometimes with solitude, sometimes with a strange peace that exists even in uncertainty. This is the voice of your higher self anchoring into your awareness. You stop seeking external validation. You stop needing proof. You stop asking for permission. Even in moments of doubt, the knowing remains untouched beneath the surface. This is the moment your soul fully claims its authority. You are no longer awakening. You are remembering. Understand this clearly. Transitioning realms does not mean abandoning the physical world. It means operating within it from a higher frequency. You are becoming a bridge between the seen and unseen, the human and the divine. This journey does not happen to everyone. It happens through those who are ready. If you recognize yourself in these signs, do not fear them. Do not rush them. Do not resist them. Prepare through surrender. Strengthen through alignment. Move forward through trust. You were chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. Willing to let go. Willing to listen. Willing to become. The path ahead may feel unfamiliar, but your soul has walked it before, and it knows exactly where it's going. For your existence and purpose. Final message to the chosen ones. If you have reached this point, understand this clearly. Nothing you have experienced has been accidental. Every sign, every shift, every moment of confusion or clarity has been part of a carefully orchestrated unfolding. You are not breaking down. You are breaking through. You were never meant to stay confined to the old ways of living, thinking, or being. Your soul agreed to a greater assignment long before this lifetime began. And now the remembering has started. This transition is not about escaping the world. It is about transcending limitation while still walking the earth. You are learning how to live from the soul rather than the fear-driven mind. You are becoming a vessel through which higher truth, compassion, and awareness can move. There may still be moments of doubt. There may still be days when the path feels unclear. But beneath it all, there is something steady now, something unshakable. That is your soul anchored in truth. Do not rush the process. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Ascension does not follow a human timeline. It follows alignment. When you feel called to rest, rest. When you feel called to release, release. When you feel called to speak, speak. When you feel called to wait, trust the waiting. You are not behind. You are not early. You are precisely on time. Remember, the universe does not call the unprepared. The intensity of what you are experiencing is proportional to the magnitude of what you are becoming capable of holding. You are learning to walk with faith instead of certainty, with surrender instead of control, with presence instead of fear. And as you do, doors will open, not always outwardly at first, but inwardly. Perspective will shift, resistance will soften. What once felt heavy will lose its grip. This is how worlds change, not through force, but through frequency. Trust your soul. It remembers the way. It has walked this path before, and now it is guiding you home, not to a place, but to your true self. Existence, preparing you to leave behind the old and fully embrace the new. The sacred journey you are on has never been ordinary. From the moment you entered this world, your soul carried a knowing, a quiet but persistent awareness that you were here for something more. Even when you couldn't name it, you felt it, a pull toward purpose, a sense that your life was meant to mean something deeper. The challenges you faced were not punishments, they were initiations. Every hardship, every loss, every season of isolation was shaping you, refining you, awakening you. What once felt like suffering was actually preparation. Your soul was being trained to see beyond illusion, to endure, to remember who you truly are. And now the signs are undeniable. You are shedding old identities, old fears, and old attachments. What no longer aligns is falling away, not to punish you, but to free you. You are stepping into a space where truth replaces confusion, where love replaces fear, and where divine purpose takes the lead. This is not an ending. This is a threshold. You are being called to release the illusions of this world, the need for approval, control, certainty, and step into a reality that mirrors your true essence. A reality guided not by fear but by trust, not by force but by alignment. Trust the process as you move forward. Trust that everything you have experienced, especially the moments that didn't make sense, has led you here. The universe has never been against you. Even in silence, even in delay, it has been guiding you. The signs you are seeing are not meant to overwhelm you. They are confirmations, reassurance that you are exactly where you need to be. This journey does not require you to understand every detail. It requires surrender. Let go of the need to control how it unfolds. Your soul already knows the way. Every step you take is part of a larger design, one agreed upon long before this lifetime began. Now is the call to step fully into your power. Honor your journey. Create space for stillness. Whether through meditation, prayer, journaling, or quiet reflection, listen inwardly. Stay connected to your intuition. It is your compass through this transition. And if you feel guided, share your experience. Your story may be the light someone else is searching for. You are not alone. Many chosen ones are awakening now. Together we are forming a collective shift, one that ripples through this world and beyond. Final words of wisdom. Remember this, chosen one. Your path is sacred and your purpose is divine. You were never meant to live an ordinary life because your soul is extraordinary. The signs you've experienced are your soul's way of saying you're ready. Ready to release the old, ready to embrace the new, ready to step fully into your divine destiny. Carry this truth with you. Trust your soul. Honor it. Surrender to it. You are on the brink of transformation, and the universe is holding you in infinite grace. Go forward with courage, trust, and peace. Your journey is just beginning, and it is as divine as you are. Thank you for watching until the end. If this message resonated with you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a message meant for you. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. We are building a community of awakened souls together. Stay blessed. Keep shining your light. Until next time, thank you for being part of Spirit Guide.